Hi, everyone. Hey, Robin, Brenda, hello. Mary, hi. Karen, hi. I always have to stop for a second when I see Tupi and I'm like, Karen. Okay. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, great to be with you finally.
All right, good. Have you been busy with the grandchild?
I have
Nice. Good thing to be busy.
delightful.
Great. Okay, so here we go. Anyone have any requests? Okay. And the recording is on, and we have 1 minute. We are going to start in seated pose tonight. So if you want to get on your mat into seated pose, and I'm just going to wait here until it's 5:30, which is less than a minute. A couple announcements. This is the last live stream for fall. No live stream in the summer, as usual. And then in September, it'll start up again. Also, if you didn't get the email, Yoga in the Park this Saturday, same place we always meet at 9 o'clock. And it looks like the weather's going to be nice. Okay, it is 5:30. Let's start doing our thing. So coming into seated pose, don't take any pose for granted. By that I mean every single pose is beneficial to the body, just as beneficial. Some of these really like easy pose, like just sitting here like this. This is huge. You're opening up your hips, you're supporting your spine. A lot of people can't sit straight like this. They have to bend the back. We're going to lift the chest, drop the shoulders, feel the back lift from that nice curve of the lower back. So we never want to tuck our tail in this position. We want that curve that puts the vertebrae in just the right position. And just close your eyes and feel your body in space. Notice your breath. Feel the rib cage open in all directions with your inhale, really making space for the lungs to fill up. Blow out candles through the mouth, 100 of them slowly. You don't have to count. Inhale, rib cage opens. Exhale, blow it slowly, controlled through the mouth. Like when you take a hose and you put your thumb on it just to let it get a little pressurized and let less of the water release. Think about that. Inhale, rib cage. Exhale, candles blow out, and at the very end of it, feel how the transverse abdominis, the deepest part of the core, pulls inward and gets activated. All right, take your chin toward your neck. You're lifting the back of your neck by doing that. Take your chin toward your throat. So think about curling the very top part of your neck, right underneath the base of your skull. So you're just curling the top like a little candy cane, and then you're drawing your chin back towards your throat. So it's almost like you're trying to make a double chin. Relax the shoulders. Okay, so now you've got that upper part of the spine, the cervical spine, the neck, nice and open. So keep that chin rolled in. Keep that nice tuck, and slowly, slowly turn your head toward the right, keeping that tuck, keeping that tuck. Keeping that tuck, shoulders are relaxed. Drop the right ear back toward the right shoulder blade. Feel the chin lift up toward the ceiling. Now we're going to lift the chin to the ceiling. Way, way, way up. We're lifting the forehead toward the ceiling. We're not compressing the back of the neck. Yeah, we're lifting. Now that left ear falls down toward the left wing bone. Now the head turns to the left. Tuck the chin back. Give yourself a nice little double chin kind of move here. And then slowly with that double chin, take it to the right. Drop the right ear back. Feel the chin lift toward the ceiling. Lift it some more. Arc that chin way up, way up, way up. Lift it up, lift it up. Take it to the other side. Left ear drops down. Head turns to the left. Tuck the chin back and take it to center. Now take the chin to the left shoulder. Hold it there for a moment. Drop the left ear toward the left shoulder, and the chin comes up with that move. And then you lift that chin up toward the ceiling, the forehead toward the ceiling. And then the right ear comes down toward the right shoulder blade. The head turns to the right, chin, tuck it back. Bring it all the way to the left side, slowly, slowly. Ear drops back. Here comes the chin. Lift it. Make a nice high arch with that chin all the way to your right shoulder. Drop the right ear back. Tuck the chin back. Come back to center. Both arms come up. Palms are facing each other. Lift up. Feel the sitting bones pressing down into the ground. Remember that really deep part of your core at the end of your exhale for the candles blowout? Go deep in the belly, draw it back, deep, deep, deep. So you're not bracing from the surface, you're drawing deeply into the core. And then turn your torso to the right, arms open, right arm back, left arm forward. Take that left hand to the top of the right thigh. Bend the left elbow in close to your body. Tuck it in, turn some more. Then drop that right hand into the ground behind you. Lift the chest toward the ceiling and just gaze over your right shoulder. Get the spine straight again, still twisted though, and turn some more. Hold it here and breathe into that twist. Remember, you can always throw in the ribcage breath and the candles blowout, especially if you want to work that deep core. And swivel it all back to center. Both arms come up again. As you lift the fingertips, feel the sitting bones pressing into your mat. Up with the fingertips, down with the sitting bones. Really nice and secured. Belly draws back from deep inside. Torso, belly, turn to the left. Left arm comes back, right arm comes forward. Right hand grabs the top of the left thigh, grabs hold of it, draw that right elbow into your body, twist some more. Now drop the left fingertips into the ground behind you. And then just look over that left shoulder. Straighten the spine, release the arms, come back to center. Okay, open the legs in a nice wide V position here. Heels are very flexed. Okay, in this position, you can really feel the nice curve of the lower back. Do you feel it? Nice curve. Keep that curve and lift the spine from that curve. So just think it. Hands are in front of you. Keep flexing through the heels. Keep pushing the heels and the backs of the legs down into the ground as you walk your paws forward. Okay, not too much. Arms stay straight. Press your hands into the ground. Fingers are spread apart. Look forward. Keep that back as straight as possible as you bend your elbows toward the ground. Just as far down as you can go. Straighten the arms again. Walk your hands back toward your body. Take your right hand, swing it along the outside of your right thigh. Left hand to the inside of your left thigh. Turn at the belly button so you're twisting the torso toward the right leg. Bend the elbows back, come down over this. I'm modifying. I still have a little lower back thing I'm dealing with. So slow, slow. So my lower back sometimes hits this point that it doesn't feel good. So I'm coming down really slowly so I can really listen to that lower back and get some feedback from that. Straighten the arms to lift. Swivel to center. Now to the other leg. Left arm comes over the left. Right hand comes to the inside of the left. Turn the torso. Press into the fingertips. Twist the torso. Bend the elbows back. Try to keep the back as straight as possible. And just work with this. Feel it. And then when you get comfortable, it's like, okay, okay, my body's adapting to this. Maybe bend a little more and the elbows come down a little bit more. Just listen to your body. Straighten the arms to lift. Bring it all back to center. Bring the legs together here in front of you. Flex the heels. Take your hands to your shins. So you're going to have to come forward a little bit probably, right? So you're not sitting straight up anymore. And then slide your hands toward your ankles, keeping the arms straight, keeping the back straight. You're going to feel the back of your legs open up. You're going to feel your lower back possibly open up. Now, if you need to bend the knees here, not a big deal. Now bend the elbows down toward the legs. And now simply drop the head. Release all tension from the neck and let your head be really heavy. Now we've got the back of the rib cage nice and open. We've got it accessed. So give yourself a deep breath, paying attention to opening up the back ribs. I want you to also notice that space between the shoulder blades where the rhomboid muscles are, those get a nice opening too. Biggest breath you can get. Take it into the back. One more. Walk your hands back towards you. And let's see. Let's swing the legs behind. Let's come into table pose. So coming into tabletop pose, fingers are spread apart. All right. Now I want you to really feel the distance between your shoulder blades. And I want you to just try to let the shoulder blades come apart without arching your back. Okay, so really activating the upper back muscles here. Now, swing your hips as far over to the right as you can. All the way over, all the way over. Now take one little step to the left with your hands. Now press forward in your hands and drive your right hip toward that right back corner of your mat. Opening the right hip, the glutes. Okay, now that we've got this nice hip opener going on, let's move into a lateral opening for the side body. So soften your head, let it drop. Walk your hands over to the left, two or three more, and then try to drop your right elbow toward the ground. Now breathe into the side of the rib cage, the right side. Really open it up with your breath. So keeping the rib cage nice and open makes for a great place for a deep breath, okay? There are no restrictions when the rib cage is nice and flexible. All right, lift those hips to center, walk those hands back to center, come back into your table pose here. Fingers are spread, you're pushing into the mat. Swing your hips over to the left. Okay, so you feel the left side of your hip, the left side of your glutes. Nice stretch there. Now walk your hands one or two little baby steps to the right. Press forward into the hands. Drive the left hip back to the left back corner of your mat. Get into it slowly. Let the body get used to this. If you go fast, the body won't let you get as deep. Now drop the elbows in the head. Now walk your hands one or two little steps, maybe even three to the right, and you feel how you opened that left side body. Now you get access to the left rib cage. Open it up with your breath. And lift your hips, walk your hands back to center mat. Okay, get your tabletop all lined up. Wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips, and the back is strong and straight. And you're pressing into the hands, trying to widen the space between your shoulder blades. That is keeping the upper back nice and strong and supporting the shoulders. Take the left knee in towards center. Send the right leg out and flex the heel. Flex it some more. Lift it a little higher. Press into those hands. Keep the upper back and the shoulders nice and stable. Yeah. And then just pulse that heel to the ceiling. You're going to feel this in the glutes. Now bend the knee. Press the heel up to the ceiling. Press it a little more. Now swing that knee all the way over to the left side of your mat and take it next to your left knee. Okay, so the knees are pressing in together, the thighs are pressing in together. Walk one little step to the right with your hands. We're just coming at this at a different angle. Another hip opener here. Press the hips back toward the left corner of your mat, back left corner. Now this one, we're not going to come down as low. I want you to really squeeze those legs together. Now put a nice big deep breath into this. You can relax your head. Arms stay straight though. So we don't have any lateral curve in the back. We've got a nice straight back for this one. And lift those hips. Walk the hands back to center. Those legs are still tightly together. Release that right leg. Press it out. Bring that right knee down next to the left knee. Send the left leg out. Re-energize this pose by pressing into your hands, separating those shoulder blades, feeling the chest ignite, feeling the shoulders ignite. Lift the left heel. Okay, keep pressing. Keep those shoulders nice and stabilized, supported, and begin to pulse the left heel toward the ceiling. Just little pulses. Deep work for the glutes. Lift it, bend the knee, press the heel up to the ceiling. Now, swing that bent knee that's in the air all the way to the right side so that it's next to the other knee, next to your right knee. Okay, just take some time to get those legs together and really squeeze them together. Walk the hands just a little bit to the left. Press forward into the hands, back with that hip. Arms stay long and straight. Drop your head and put in a breath here. Bring the body up, uncross the legs, get back into your table pose. Oh, feel those hips nice and open. All right. Press into the hands, stabilize the shoulders, nice and wide between the shoulder blades. Keep that. Okay, here we go. We're going to start by dropping the belly, dropping the lower back, lifting the tail. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Lift the tail, lift the tail, lift the tail. So we're getting this nice squeeze in the lower back. Now that you've got that nice arch in your back, press into the hands. Feel as if you're dragging the hands back toward your knees as you press your collarbones forward. Try not to drop the rib cage too much. Now, don't lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. We want to keep the neck relaxed. Rather, keep the neck in a nice normal position. So you're kind of looking like toward the front of your mat. Now, press the collarbones forward some more. Now press into the hands and lift from the top of the head just a little bit. If it bothers the neck, if you feel any compression or any tightness in the back of your neck, don't do that. Okay, now press into the heels of both palms, press forward some more. Can you feel how that's strengthening and also stretching the upper back? Okay, keep that. Just round the tail. Oh, here we go. It's scooping under. It's scooping under. Lift the belly. Feel the wave travel up your spine slowly. This is a segmental, one vertebrae at a time lift. And then drop your head and you're in cat pose. Really let the head get nice and released. Head comes up a bit. You're looking between your hands. Drop your belly, drop your lower back, take your tail to the ceiling. Just the back, the lower back. Just feel that lower back. Now press into the heels of the palms and drive your collarbones forward. Cow pose. If you want to, take the elbows a little closer in toward each other, bend them back, and come forward some more with the collarbones. All right, curl the tail. Feel it. Feel the lower back open. Feel the wave go up from the lower back, starting to make its way to the mid back. There we are between the shoulder blades, thoracic spine. Drop the head, the neck, the cervical spine. We're getting the whole thing stretched. And back into table pose. Okay, curl your toes, press into your toe pads, walk your hands back toward your knees, lift your knees and come into a squat. So a nice squat here, hands in Namaste Mudra, pressing the elbows into the inner thighs. Take some of your weight back. Take some of it back. Nice. Now we're lifting from the pelvic floor, so squeezing up from the anus and the pubic bone. Lift. Arms straight up to the ceiling. Spin those feet so they're facing forward. Open the arms, hinge from the hips, pressing those sitting bones behind you, keeping the back nice and long. Come halfway down. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. Bring the arms back and up a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come forward some more. Some more. Take the hands together, palm to palm, intertwine the fingers, straighten the arms. Now you're really going to squeeze your shoulder blades together and come down all the way into your inversion. Bend your knees, sit in a chair. Knuckles are pointing back this time. Release the arm forward. Lift up. Swan dive forward, all the way down this time. Forward fold. Press into the shins, monkey pose as you extend forward. So don't lift the head. You're looking, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 feet in front of you. Come all the way down again, forward fold, bend the knees, come into chair pose. Just kind of heel toe your feet just a little closer together. Now sit into that chair more deeply. Those thigh muscles are really big and strong. They can do this. Hands together, Namaste Mudra, cross at the thumbs. Bring your mudra to your heart. Spin it to the right. Bring that left elbow into the side of the right thigh. Twist your torso to the right. If you want to add on, you can open your wings here. You can even put a bind in this thing. Release the bind. Take the wings together. Now we're all in a Namaste Mudra. Bring it to center. Lift. Come down. Monkey pose. Lift. Come on down. Come into chair pose. Swing the arms forward. Sit deeply into your chair. Deeply into your chair. Hands together. Cross at the thumbs. Bring your mudra to your heart. Spin it to the other side, left side, right elbow into left thigh, twist. Add on by opening your wings. Another level yet, a bind. Everyone, hands to Namaste Mudra, bring it back to center, lift, and bring it down. Okay, listen up. You can either heel toe to go into a nice wide stance, or you can bend your knees and hop your feet open. Feet are either facing forward or toeing in. We're just going to come into an inversion right here with a nice wide leg. Press into the outer edge of both feet. Feel the back of the legs open. Press into the hands as you lift your body. Walk your hands forward for wide dog. Drop your head between your biceps. Send your heart straight back between your legs. Now, when you're here, you can soften your elbows and get a good stretch between the shoulder blades. Glide forward. Walk your hands back to your mat. Look at your right foot. Turn it so it's facing the front of your mat. Walk your hands to either side of that foot and lift the back heel and turn those toes forward. And voila, lunge pose. Knee is over the ankle. Okay, shimmy those left toes as far back as you can get them. Long left leg, really long left leg. Press into the left toe pads. Squeeze the left butt cheek. Nice, nice, nice. Keep that. Now press into the right sole of the foot. Reach forward with the right arm. Reach forward some more as you press your left heel back. I mean, really get this nice and long here. Lift the right arm to the ceiling and rotate. Feel that left leg. It's still straight. It's still strong. And of course, binders. Perfect place to put a bind in your lunge. Release. Drop those right fingertips next to the foot again. Get everything nice and straight. Drop the left knee to the ground and the top of the left foot. Lift the torso, come up to the top of the leg. If you can't come up this far, just go to the fingertips here. Now press the left hip forward to get the left hip flexor. Fingertips back down into the ground. Curl the left toes. Lift the left knee. Okay, reignite the left glutes. Squeeze the butt cheek. Send that energy all the way down the leg to the heel. Press the heel back to get the calf muscles. Nice, nice, nice. Now you can straighten the right leg and move it into pyramid. Walk your hands back. Okay, you want more load on that right leg and hip, you can bend the elbows back and drop your torso and your head down toward that leg. Make sure that the right hip is not shifting out to the right. Draw it to center. Bend the right knee. All right. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Okay. Straighten the right knee a little bit and just kind of scooch the right foot back. I don't want us to be as wide as we were. Now, forward, back, forward, back. We're coming into a standing T pose. Okay, now come to your fingertips to get as high as possible here. Listen, feel as if your torso is lifting up away from the ground. Lifting up, lifting up. Nice. Now, if you want to try it, you can lift that left leg to the ceiling and drop your torso to the front of that right leg for standing splits. Go back to T. Okay, listen up. Bend your right knee a little bit. Now bend your left knee, bring it forward so that your knees are kissing. Squeeze the knees together. You're going to feel this in the right hip. Drop your head, lift your belly, and nice little Shiva squat. Back to a T pose. Look to the back of your mat and look at your left foot. Slowly bend your right knee just a little bit as you push that left foot toward the back of your mat and let it drop. Okay? Check out your foot. It should be about 45 degrees back there because we're coming up to Warrior One now. Okay. Now, oh, I forgot. Make sure your feet are on different tracks. Mine were too close, so I felt a little off balance. Make sure they're on different tracks. That way you can totally light up this back leg and totally light up this front leg. See, if they're too close together, you're wobbly and you can't really, it's hard to light them up. Okay, reach up. Hands together in namaste. Bring them down to your chest. Press those hands together a lot, as tightly as you can. Tight, tight, tight. Every finger, the palms. Lift the elbows just a little bit. Keep the shoulders dropped. Feel this in the chest and the shoulders. Now begin to rotate the fingers away from you really slowly. So now you're able to see the insides of your wrists. Press the elbows away from you and the wrists toward you. And now take the fingertips as far down to the ground as possible. Press the hands into one another. Now slowly lift the fingers, and as you're lifting them, keep pressing your hands together. Now the fingertips are rotating toward you, toward your chest. Okay. Press, press, press. Feel those wrists. Nice. Now press some more. And if you can, kind of almost like you want to bring the elbows toward you and the wrists away from you. Now release all that. Oh, feel it, feel it, feel it. Lift up. Squeeze the biceps toward your ears. Cross the thumbs in your mudra and reach forward with your mudra. Drop the right arm inside the right leg. Press them into one another. Feel the pressing. If you're doing it, you're going to feel it in your right hip. Now lift the left arm to the ceiling and open this up. Bent knee triangle. Binders, of course, this is the place to bind. Left arm or left and right. Release the bind. Bring that arm over your ear for intense side stretch. Okay, it's a left body stretch. Make it work. Reach out through those left fingertips. Press down the outer edge of the left foot. Feel it. Okay, all that energy, use it to cartwheel up. Warrior two. Rotate the right palm up. Let the left arm drop. Right arm comes overhead. Reverse warrior. There's that right rib cage again. Breathe into it. Open it up with your breath. Back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg without locking the knee. Turn your hips to the left. Okay, now we're going to do a traditional triangle as opposed to the bent knee triangle we just did. So notice a triangle that you've just formed beneath your body, like beneath your belly. So think about your belly as the very top point of that triangle and just take your torso toward your right fingertips and toward your left. And as you're doing that, keep the triangle beneath you really solid. Try to squeeze the inner thighs toward each other. Just think it. Okay, now reach all the way over to the right fingertips. Oh, feel that foundation of your triangle. Drop the right hand down, left hand up. Turn your torso to the left. Bend the left knee, lift up to warrior two, looking over the right middle finger. Reach out through the fingertips, right and left. Both arms come up to the ceiling. Turn your torso forward, hips face forward. Warrior one. Coming down to pigeon as you reach forward here. Reach, 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 reach. And then come down. And then you take that right foot toward the left side of the mat, knee toward the, knee toward the right, foot toward the left. Okay. And I want you to really think about leveling the hips here. So don't hike the right hip way up. Keep it down at the level of the left hip. And then when you get that leveled, come on down, drop weight into it. Okay, so when you're in this position, if you want to do the ribcage breath and the candles blowout, it's a really great opportunity to feel the activation of the transverse abdominis at the end of the blowout. See, it's really gentle, but very effective. All right, lifting up from here, taking that left leg forward, right knee out to the side. Flex the left heel. Before you do anything else, it's really kind of easy to sit really straight when you have that one leg bent here. So really try to sit nice and straight. So you're feeling that left sitting bone supporting you, the left heel supporting you. Dig into it, flex it. Okay, now fingertips just a little bit in front and scooch the left heel and the left sitting bone back not much. And then slowly make your way down, trying to keep your back straight as long as possible. And then eventually rounding the back. And lifting up from that, swinging that left leg back, bringing that right knee over to the side, hands on either side of your mat. Curl your left toes, lift your left knees, squeeze your left butt cheek, get really nice and strong. Press into those hands, send the right leg back, come into plank. Nice and strong in the shoulders and the chest. Keep pressing into that hand and keep pressing those the heels back. Lift the hips, walk the feet forward a bit, down dog again. I actually don't think we did down dog on the other side. We didn't because we got into it from a squat. Okay, Shiva squat. Take your right foot in, left leg sweeps up, look forward, take it forward between your hands. Knee is over the ankle. Scooch that right foot over if you need to widen the track a little bit. Now scooch the right toes back as far back as you can get them. Now you can really squeeze the right butt cheek, straighten that right leg, and press that right heel back. Entire back of that leg lights up. Now take the right hand a little closer to the left foot. Reach forward with the left arm, left fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. As you're reaching forward with the left fingertips, push back with the right heel. Lift the arm to the ceiling. And of course, you can bind this rotated lunge. Release the arm, bring it forward again. You're back in a lunge pose. Straighten the left knee, drop the right heel, walk the hands back for pyramid. Bend the elbows back if you want more weight. Dropping that weight down toward the left leg. Feel it in the left hip. Bend the left knee until it's over your ankle. Now look back at that right foot. You're going to have to hop it forward just a little bit. Now bend the left knee. Take the fingertips in front of the mat. We're going to come up to a T pose. So straighten that left leg. That's going to be your supporting leg now. Right leg is straight. If you come to the fingertips, you'll probably be able to get a better T, right? Where the back, just feel it. I mean, you can't see it, but just kind of feel how the leg is an extension of your spine. Now lift the torso and the leg toward the ceiling. So it's a lifting versus a dropping down. Now bend the left knee just a little bit. Bend the right knee, swing it forward, kiss the knees, and come into a little ball. I'm modifying because I can't do it. Hurts my back. Come back into a T pose. Now drop down your forehead toward your shin. Lift your right leg. We're looking for a standing split. Okay, another Shiva squat. Bend the left knee a little bit. Send the right knee forward. Fold into this. Okay, back into a T. Now look back there at your right foot. Bend the left knee a little bit. Send the right foot back. Let it fall about 45 degrees into the mat. Okay, this is where you might want to widen your track here. Scooch the left foot over. Lift up, warrior one. Okay. Take the arms out to the sides. Palms are up. Take the pinky forward and try to roll the palms back, keeping the arms nice and long. Let's get the shoulders here. Reach out as you're trying to take the palms back. Now slowly rotate the palms forward toward the ground. Pinkies come forward, palms are back now. Now try to get the palms to the ceiling. Feel the squeeze in the shoulders and reach out through the fingertips as you make that squeeze, wringing out the shoulders. And release that. Arms come up. Reach forward. Left arm drops inside the left leg. Reach forward with the right arm. Press deeply into the side of the right foot. Now lift that arm to the ceiling. Got your bent knee triangle here. And then, of course, you can bind your triangle here. Release the arm up to the ceiling. Over your ear for intense side stretch. Feel it. Cartwheel up. Warrior two. Reach out through both fingertips. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed and low. Well, I shouldn't say relax, but don't lift them up to the ears. Rotate the left palm up, lose that right arm. Reverse your warrior. Okay, here we go. Left rib cage, all nice and open. If you want to send it some breath, do it now. Back to warrior two. Straighten the left knee without locking it. Turn the hips to the right. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Glutes may react to that cue, but just feel as if you want to squeeze them together because you really want this nice foundation in your triangle. Now just take the torso toward the right fingertips and the left and get a sense of that triangle foundation that you have here. Now reach out toward the left. Drop that arm, lift the right arm, and you're in a nice traditional Trikonasana triangle pose. Bend the left knee, come on up to warrior two again, and warrior one. Okay, don't lose it. Feel this warrior one. Even though you know we're going to move into pigeon, feel this. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Activate the right glutes. Press down into the right foot. Maybe even sit lower in this. Now reach forward. Come down. Lift that back heel. Turn those back toes forward. Scooch over that front foot. And remember, if you do pigeon on your back, no problem. You've got the left ankle at the top of the right thigh. You're going to grab under the right thigh, bring it toward you. Make sure the chin is toward your chest. If you're down into a traditional one, level those hips before you come down. Just really let those hips sink. Every exhale, they just sink, and that left hip opens some more. And come out of this. Swing the right leg forward, left knee is to the side. All right, fingertips into the ground. So feel the L position, right leg and torso. The hinge is at your sitting bone now. So you're coming forward from the sitting bone. You can scooch the right foot back a little bit. That just kind of helps you get into it a little deeper from the start. So you keep that back as straight as possible, as long as possible, and then just soften and drop into it. And then put in a rib cage breath, maybe even a candles blowout. And coming back up. All right, let's swing that front leg behind us. Hands on either side of your mat. Curl the right toes, lift the right knee, squeeze the right butt cheek, lift your torso, send the other leg back. Come into down dog again. Walk your feet to the center of your mat. Round your knees. Swing your arms back, lift up. All right, let's just do a nice fall here, a swan dive into a forward fold, into a monkey pose. That's where we get this really nice stretch through the back. Okay, right fingertips fall in front of the feet at center. Right knee bends. Lift your left sitting bone, then lift your left arm. Binders, you can bind that arm. Keep lifting that left sitting bone. Keep focused on the back of that left leg. That's what we're opening here. So even if you get fancy with binds or whatever, go back to that left leg. Release the left fingertips. Let them take the place of the right. Both legs are straight now. Bend the left knee. Lift the right sitting bone. You feel the sciatic nerve get a nice zing. Lift the right arm. A good zing. You know, it's toning it, it's stimulating it. And again, binders, you can bind this up, but you still want to think about lifting that right sitting bone here. Straighten both legs. Bend your knees, sweep your arms back, lift them up. All right, we're going to waterfall. So remember, you guys, this is, oh, I want to do something else before we waterfall. I want to do something called a chi machine. That's what this guy calls it on Instagram that I follow. And I think it's really great. Okay, so I'm going to go sideways. I think this will help. So, what you do is you get your arms really heavy and your shoulders really light. And you bend your knees. And you'll know when to bend them when those arms come down. Okay? More. So, when you bend the knees some more, you're accelerating this. Inhale and exhale. So it's not as intense as a waterfall, but it kind of gives the same feeling as a waterfall. All right, that's the chi machine. All right, similar, right? We're going to come up to the top of the waterfall. We're going to bend our knees, sit back, exhale through the mouth when we tumble down the waterfall. Come back up, inhale through the nose. Drop down, open the mouth. Inhale up through the nose. Exhale down, mouth. Two more. Last one, stay down. Bend your knees and drop your head. Bend your elbows, clasp opposite elbows. Let those shoulder blades fall apart with this move and just rock side to side. So you're just moving the torso. The legs stay the same. Your foundation stays the same. Hips, legs. That's your foundation here. All right, drop the arms. Take the hands under the feet. We're going to do a gorilla pose here. Knees are bent. Bend the elbows to the sides and drop your head in front of your knees. Release your hands from under your feet. Take a hold of your big toes. Well, wait, first look at your feet. Look at the outer edges of your feet and make them parallel, even if that means you're standing in a position you normally wouldn't. Maybe a little bit more pigeon-toed, I would guess. Now take the big toes, lift them up as high as you can, leaving the other toes on the ground. Press them in toward one another and then get them back into the ground. Okay, nice wide base with your feet. Keep that. Slowly roll up. Bring your arms up and overhead. Hands in Namaste Mudra to your heart. Thumbs press gently into your heart center. Drop the elbows. Drop your forehead. Go inside. Look for the heartbeat. Maybe you feel it in your thumbs. Maybe you just generally feel it inside the chest. And release. Okay, let's bring it down onto our backs. Okay, all the way down onto your back. And give yourself a nice big stretch. Arms overhead, chin to the chest, legs are straight. Flex your heels, reach up with the fingertips. Full body stretch. Okay, make your body really tense now, really hard and tense. Chin to the chest and relax everything. Let the arms drop to the ground. Just let everything relax. Reach overhead, stretch, flex the heels, push through the heels, get everything really tight and tense. Try to keep it out of the neck. Chin to the chest will keep that neck relaxed for you. And relax everything. Okay, knees to the chest. Give yourself a little hug here. Knees over the hips. Arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Bring the hands together, intertwine. Get your hands under your head. Nestle the palms into the base of your skull. Flex both heels. Lift your face straight up to the ceiling. Here comes the upper abs igniting. Elbows stay nice and wide. Okay. Inhale. Exhale deeply. End of the exhale, tap your right heel to the ground and bring it back up. Inhale. Exhale. Very end of that, tap your left heel to the ground and lift it up. Okay, here we go. Right heel, left heel. So if you can get a feel for that deep abdominal muscle work when you exhale deeply, try to keep those muscles engaged as you do this. Okay, now straighten the left leg away from you. Bring it back up. Straighten the right leg. Lift the head and the shoulders a little bit more. Bring it up. Other leg. Here we go. Bicycle here. And bring both knees up. Bring the soles of the feet into one another, knees to the sides. Bring your head back to the ground, elbows to the ground. Just kind of relax that over there. Okay. Straighten both legs away from you and bring them back in. Straighten, bring them in. Straighten as close to the ground as your lower back allows. If the lower back bothers you, lift up a little bit. If you feel like you can do more, get a little closer to the ground. Okay, keep it here. Press the soles of your feet together. Rock side to side. Tap your right knee to the ground or right outer thigh. And then the left, just as close as you can get it. So using the inner thighs here to lift. Also nice opening across the lower back. Also a nice groin release, right? Bring it back to center, V position, not a big one, a medium one. Head to the ground, lift up the skull, both hands on either side of it. Take your chin to the chest, bring it down. Bend your knees, grab the bottoms of your feet, happy baby pose. You want to keep your lower back connected to the ground here. You don't want to lift it. So a little deeper into the groin here. All right, bring the knees together. Take the left leg, straighten it to the ground. Right knee is to the chest. Intertwine your fingers over the shins, elbows to the sides, press down. Make that crease at the bottom of your right torso and the top of your right thigh as deep as you can. Keep the shoulders away from your ears as you press down and use your biceps. You want to massage the ascending colon. Press your belly when you breathe into the right thigh. Okay, take the right arm in a T position. Left hand grabs the side of that right leg, takes it over to your left side, and give yourself a nice twist here. So remember, you're at home. You can always put a pillow under your leg here if you can't go all the way down. Bring it back to center. Straighten that right leg to the ceiling, grab the back of it, intertwine your fingers, bend the elbows to the sides, and just draw the top of that right thigh toward the right side of your torso. Knee can be bent a bit, that's fine. Getting all up and down the back of the right thigh, the hamstrings. Also, you may feel it migrating into the hip, releasing the hip. And of course, nice, flexible, open hamstrings make for healthy hips. All right, bring that leg down to the ground. Take the left knee into the chest, intertwine your fingers over it, press down. Elbows are out to the sides, press some more, chin to the chest. Get that crease nice and deep. Okay, now we're on the left side, descending colon. If you want some massage, some compression for that organ, just breathe deeply, pressing the belly into that thigh. Release the left arm to the ground in a T position. Right hand takes the side of that leg, slowly drives it across to the right side of your mat for a twist to the right this time. And release and bring it back to center. Straighten that leg to the ceiling. Take the back of it with intertwined fingers, elbows to the sides, and just get that left top thigh as close to your left torso as possible. Feel that wonderful opening in the back of that leg. And bring it down to the ground. Knees to the chest, give yourself a big hug, rock side to side. Make circles if you want, whatever feels good on your lower back. Then cross at the ankles, flick your feet up, and then down to the mat again. Okay, let's get on our bellies and stack your palms. Feet are toed in for crocodile pose. And then, of course, we can use the breath here. Push the belly into the mat to open your lower back. I'm not sure if I was muffled because I was talking like deep into the mic here, but what I was saying is, in case it was muffled, if you press your belly into the mat during your inhale, you will open the lower back with that. Right? You'll just widen it, give it more space to expand and open. Okay, palms on either side of the chest. Elbows are close to the body. Press them down toward the back of the mat. Feet are toed in. Legs are no more than hip distance apart. Lift your pubic bone. Roll it to your belly button. Drop it down again. And here we go. Just slowly lift your front body from the mat. Try to use the back muscles to do this. Try to press into the hands as little as possible. And then, of course, some of you like to go up to back bending with this. Go for it. And if you're back bending, what you can do is on every exhale, drop the pelvis more deeply. That's actually really good for keeping the spine in good shape relative to the discs between the spine. All right, come down slowly, really slowly. Kiss your forehead to the mat, come up once more. And then again, if you like a little lateral twist at the top, look over one shoulder and then slowly over the other shoulder and bring it back down. Forehead kisses your mat. Now turn your head to the side, release your arms to the sides, flipping your palms up, bend in the elbows. Arms are far enough from the body so that the shoulders are absolutely relaxed. Play with that if you want. Move the arms and feel the shoulders. And then once you get them relaxed, stay there. And then now, very slowly, slow motion style, turn your head to the other side. Head back to center. Hands chest level. Push up to table pose. All right. Feel this table pose. Just because we're getting to the end of class, don't lose awareness. Don't lose the feeling of the pose and pressing into the hands and keeping the shoulder blades apart. Curl the tail and send the hips all the way back. Okay, couple breaths in child's pose. And then if you're staying for Shavasana, you can flip over. If you're not staying for Shavasana and you weren't on earlier, this is the last class of fall. This will start again in September. And also, there is yoga in the park this Saturday at 9 o'clock. Okay, so just close your eyes. Body's nice and open. Release the weight of your body completely. Just let it sink into the ground. Feel everything gets soft, the muscles, all the soft tissue. And then notice your breath, the sensations of your breath. Try not to control the breath. You know, the breath is interesting because it's automatic, but it can also be controlled. Try to let it be automatic. Try to just feel the breath exactly as it is. Don't change it at all. And whatever comes into your awareness, let it be, okay? So you may have a thought come in. You know, your consciousness, your awareness is wide open. It's like the sky. It's like this wide open, undefined space. And there's lots of things that roll through, right? Your stream of consciousness. Don't push anything away. Don't grab anything and bring it closer. Just notice it and go back to the breath. We tend to think that we control and create more than we really do. And that goes for the thoughts and the feelings that pass by in our awareness. And then because we think that we created or somehow made them, you know, it's easy to chastise and say, like, how could I think of that? Well, you didn't. That factory, that thought machine in the background just puts it out there, that's all. So you don't have to react to it. You don't have to push it away or grab it. Just notice it and let it pass by, unravel, and then go back to the breath. Receive the sensations of the breath. In fact, right now you can receive the sensations of your entire body, just experiencing your body as a cloud of ever-changing sensations. Feel it. And then go back to the sensations of breathing. And now open up your awareness to the sounds. inside or outside your room. Even if it's just silence. So just like thoughts, you have no control, right? The sound comes and then it leaves, appears and disappears. And now notice that feeling of inner peace, that warm, deep feeling. Just feel it permeating your body and your mind, your heart. And in tonight's Shavasana, if you'd like to put a prayer, intention, or sankalpa into your practice here, you can do that now. And with your next exhale, release that and just rest with your mind wide open. All right, slowly making your transition. No hurry. So, the key to inner peace is really being in the present moment, right? And when you hurry, you're already on to the next thing in your head. So, just feel yourself coming into a seated or going to one side, I should say. Feel yourself rolling to one side. Just be aware of all the sensations and the movements. And then very slowly bring yourself to seated pose again, just feeling along the way. And arms open wide, palms up. Inhale. Namaste Mudra. Bring it to your heart. Exhale. Namaste. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Maybe I'll see you in summer, maybe a yoga in the park. If not, maybe I'll see you in September. But have a wonderful summer.
Thank you, Laura. You have a wonderful summer too.
Thank you, Rob. All right, everyone.